I know that, Chris. Really, I'll be all right. I just need a minute.
You know, it's a funny thing about night shift. Gives you time to think about all the different sorts of accidents that can happen in a prison. Makes you realise how careful you got to be.
Accidents can happen to anyone.
What?
You heard.
Oh, I've just had a call from the hospital. Mrs. Reynolds is fine, but the doctor says she's going to have to rest for 4 or 5 days.
Oh, that is good news. I must admit I was very worried about her.
Yes, I've also been speaking to the department.
Oh, what about?
Well, several things, actually. Firstly, they've pushed through the transfer papers on Keane, and she's being moved to Blackmore today. Secondly, I've said I'm not prepared to take on the acting governorship again. Mr. Colby is coming over to speak to the staff about it. He'll be here about lunchtime. I wondered if you'd both mind staying on till then.
Certainly not.
Yeah, no worries.
Good. Thank you.
Here we are.
I didn't expect it to be so...
Crowded?
busy.
Come on.
Hello?
Hello. I'm Mrs. Morris. I phoned this morning.
Right, you're wanting to see Doctor about a termination, aren't you?
Termination? Or perhaps I should come back when you're not so busy.
No such day, I'm afraid. Look, Mrs. Morris, you look worried. Why don't you take a seat?
Of course I'm worried.
There's no need to be. You'd be surprised how many couples are in the same position as yourselves.
I'm sorry.
Meg. Meg, hold on.
I'm sorry, Chris, I can't.
It's all right. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
I just didn't expect it to be like that.
Come and sit down.
I don't want to sit down, I just want to get away from this place.
Have you changed your mind about the abortion?
Termination? I mean, didn't you hear? They prefer to call them terminations.
Have you changed your mind?
Yes.
Can you tell me why?
I'm not sure I can.
Don't you think it'd be better if you held off until you had a clearer understanding of your reasons?
Stop sounding so much like a damn psychologist. I know why, I'm just not sure I can tell you.
Well, I'd like you to try.
It's the whole atmosphere of the place. It's just like some sort of awful assembly line.
Well, if it'd make you feel any better, you can have it done privately.
You haven't understood a word I've said, have you?
Well, it looks perfectly all right to me. Are you sure you haven't been having us on?
No, honestly, you should have seen him last night. He was at death's door, wasn't he, Cole? Yep. Well, as long as he's in shape for the race tonight, he will be. I'm not letting this little guy out of my sight.
Come on, you lot. There's work to be done.
Oh, we're just saying hello to Ozzy. Yeah.
Bugger, that dryer's cut out. Yeah, it's been cutting in and out all day long.
Oh, it's just this hinge that's loose. Stay in there and you behave yourself.
All I need is a screwdriver.
Gosh, you're clever.
Oh, see, bugger, all I need is a screwdriver.
What's going on?
About a slave driver.
Something to say, Warren?
No, Miss Ferguson.
The door's loose again, but Bobby thinks you can fix it.
Can you?
Yep, easy as anything. Can I go to the workshop and get a screwdriver?
You loose in the workshop, don't make me laugh. Greenway can go, and don't take all day. Righto, you lot, don't stand around. Get on with it. Come on, Mason. You're on skip duty. Move it. Quick.
Miss Ferguson.
Pixie.
Yes?
Something wrong with you?
No, Miss Ferguson.
Right, Warren, you've got two choices. Work or go on a charge.
I am, of course, disappointed that Mrs. Barry feels unable to take over again as acting governor. and I would like to thank her for her efforts on a previous occasion. I would also like to thank her for agreeing to take over as Deputy Governor until Mrs. Morris returns to duty. Well now, as regards my choice of acting governor, as you're all aware, this position calls for a senior officer of considerable ability and experience. I think you will agree that the person of my choice has these qualities in full measure. And therefore I have no doubt that you will give full support over the coming days to your new acting governor, Mr. Len Murphy.
Congratulations, Len.
Give it a go now, Sam.
You mean play it again, Sam?
Hey, come on, Bobby.
You know, maybe Murphy's right. Maybe you should get a job doing one of those things.
Oh, well, you know, there's nothing to it. If you got the touch, you got the touch.
Don't compliment her too much, she'll get a swelled head. The next thing we know, she goes on strike. Oh, Marlene, take it easy. Ozzy's in his box, he'll be okay.
How about air? Have you ever thought about air? How would you like to be stuck for half an hour underneath Luke Kelly's dirty sheets?
Oh, your mind boggles.
I'm gonna find...
Hey, come on, you saw the mood the freak was in. She'll put you on a charge as soon as look at you.
Marlene, he is only a cockroach. He's not only a cockroach, Sam. Very close.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, I reckon I could manage a shovel today.
Now forget it, your hands will only start bleeding again.
Sick of standing around. I'm up to here with feeling useless.
Now, me and Bert will dig. You can clear away the weeds and do the planting.
What are we planting?
Sprouts, onions, and zucchini.
Zucchini?
Yeah, I had them too. Still, you know what Ray says? Must get your greens, pet.
Is he all right? Is who all right? Ozzy, didn't you see him in the skip? No, I didn't, but what is he doing in the skip? Help me look for him. Oh. The lid's come open. He shot through. Oh, don't panic. He's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, careful. You'll give him whiplash. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Yes, indeed. I would say the prayers of some sort were in order.
Oh, we can explain, Miss Ferguson, really. You see, we could smell something burning.
Yes, go on.
And, well, see, it's the dirty air in there causes this internal congestion. Yes, that's right, but actually they call it combustion, I think, Marlene.
What are you two babbling about?
It's the pressure between the dirty sheets, you see. It builds up and it... And it causes fire. So what we were doing, we were shaking the sheets so that there wouldn't be any fires, just in case there could have been. Like that.
Will you get those sheets back into the skip and get to the dining room?
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
I really reckon they'd do it. Put a contract out on us.
What's up, darling? Scared?
Not stupid. Of course I'm scared. They tried to kill us once before, why wouldn't they try it again?
Yeah? Maybe you're right. Those blokes skin their own mothers.